You
And
know,
like,
honestly, like I would judge them so harshly if they ever did get back together and do a tour or whatever, like a reunion tour.
you mean like the
But
Backstreet Boys?
yeah, yeah, I totally judged them on that.
You judge them? I don't judge them. I mean,
I I do, but like I guess like it depends on the reasons. Like if you do it because you actually want another career, then I judge you. But if you do it because you want to give something to the fans, then that's fine.
well, what about if they just need money? Like they need to work too. Like I mean, I don't know how much money they made, but I don't like it's totally possible if they have families that they
That's true.
they need money. Like I'm not gonna judge them for that. Like
You're
I
not
would
gonna
milk
judge people
it.
on.
Like I would totally milk it. Like.
It's true. If I had an easy way to make money, I would do it.
Yeah, so like we all get on like on our high money. I do it too. Like we get on our like high horses and be like, oh, that's so lame and whatever, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Like if they're making money for their families.
Okay, you know what? Like the fact that like they might have good reasons for doing it doesn't make it any less lame.
I mean, it's still lame, but I thought it was lame when they were first doing it. So you know, as long as they have an audience for it, it doesn't matter what I think.
They probably do have a big audience for it. A lot of
Yeah.
nostalgia.
A lot of nostalgia, and I bet you there's like moms dragging like their kids to it. Like some 5-year-olds are like, "Why are we here, mom?" You don't understand. These guys were huge.
These guys were my life.
They were like One Direction now.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Like, I have nothing against the new boy bands, but like, they don't even dance while they sing. Come on now.
I'm gonna be honest, like I haven't even seen one performance.
I have. Like, I've seen clips on YouTube because I was like, what the heck was with the return of boy bands? And they're really just like, they're just on stage singing and jumping around. And I'm just like, I'm used to more structure from my boy bands. I
One,
have higher, I have higher demands.
I think they're trying to get away from that super cheesy image, is why they're not doing it. Like,
Yeah, but they're still super cheesy, so you might as well embrace the cheese.
I guess I don't know. Like, they seem to be lasting longer than the Jonas Brothers did.
That's true, but that's because the Jonas Brothers were like a Disney thing.
Disney does seem to crank them out, like, but they only last for like short bursts.
Yeah. Mostly because Disney doesn't care if they can actually act or not. And then when they get off of Disney, then they don't get hired for anything else because they can't act.
Yeah, and the
I guess,
music, the only music person who I still is Miley, right? Who's still like lasting.
yeah, Miley, and she's had to do some pretty wild stuff to still have her name out there. So
Yeah, I guess I don't think that's why she was doing it though. Like,
no, probably not. But
yeah.
like, well, I guess there's like that Selena Gomez.
Oh, that's true. Selena Gomez is still out there too,
Yeah,
but it's not for music. Well, was she ever a singer?
yeah, no, she's it's for music now. Yeah,
Really? Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Huh.
I think she's like a full time singer now because she's not acting.
Well, what does Demi Lovato do?
Is she singing and then like I don't know? Wasn't she a judge on like X Factor? No, no, she was a judge with Britney Spears or something, wasn't she?
Uh, yeah, Demi Lovato. Maybe she's the one who was talking about Britney Spears. I don't know. It was some girl.
The
Somebody.
only person I can think of from Disney who actually continued an acting career was is actually like Zac Efron.
That's true. Well, actually, if you go back to the Mickey Mouse Club, like that's where Justin Timberlake and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears all came out of, and Ryan Gosling too.
Ryan Gosling, well, like the last three they tried acting, but it wasn't good. Ryan Gosling's the only one who actually like became an actor.
Yeah, but I mean, like they all became successful.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and like Britney Spears, like might have gone off the rails, but like she still made a whole lot of money.
She made a lot of money, and she's still like an iconic name or whatever.
Yeah, and people are very, they really want, like if she even if it, like in 5 years she came back like with a real like comeback, people would be so happy. She's one of those people are just like want her to be better, they want her to be successful. Like
most people, yeah.
I wasn't even a big Britney Spears fan, but I was pulling for her.
I feel like it would be good if she did do a comeback.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think
Probably not.
It reminds me kind of Lindsay Lohan. Like, I don't understand. Like, Oprah's getting desperate. She is. Like, and first it was the whole like, oh, I think I need to move on with my life. I think it's time to stop the show. And then like now like the ratings are going down. And then she started having those Oprah interviews and Oprah masterclass.
Why should just keep her show? I mean, really.
Like, her show was such a big platform. There's no way to replicate that.
No, yeah, even she can't do it.
Yeah, and I think, and I also have this weird feeling that if she came back and if they got the Oprah show back on, like, it wouldn't get the same ratings anymore.
No, it wouldn't.
Like, she lost her shine because people are really quick to tear people at their peak down. And like because she like kind of showed that, oh my god, I am mortal and my channel isn't doing that great, like people like
yeah, like if she tries to come back it will be like a massacre.
It'll be like, oh, so I guess you realize you weren't that, but but Oprah did have a giant ego. Like, I remember there was that one thing where she said like oh yeah, I do feel like the other, like, I'm the mother of the talk shows, and all the other ones are like, I don't know the exact quote, but they were all like, children or something. Like, I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something to the effect of like her being like the big one, which is true, but it never comes off well when you say anything like that about yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then she was always talking about being humble and stuff, but
anytime, like, a celebrity says something about being humble, like, that's not true.
Yeah. I guess so. I mean, there's some celebrities who I like.
I mean, I do like them. It's just I doubt that they're that humble.
I guess it's not about people, you're right. The people who talk about being humble, like, are the people who seem more fake, generally.
Yeah.
But there are some people who are just like, I don't know, they seem genuine.
Yeah, I mean, some are definitely more humble than others. Like, I definitely respect people who acknowledge that it was like luck or possibly nepotism that got them where they are.
Or a combination of both.
Yeah. Whereas, like, other people are like, oh, I'm super talented and, like, this was inevitable.
Yeah. Reminds me of, like, what's that guy's name? The guy who was in Superbad with the curly hair?
I did not watch Superbad, so I wouldn't know.
Wait, he was also in Gun to the Greek?
I did not watch that either.
He was also in Moneyball?
You keep listing things that I didn't watch.
What else was he in? He was in that new movie Now, This Is the End.
Okay, let's Google this guy because I don't know who he is.
Something like Jonah Hill? Jonah something.
Is he kind of like chubby?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You were still talking about nepotism or luck or anything like that, and it reminded me of like those interviews I was listening to and how he was talking about oh great, so other name I've forgotten now. Who was that guy? Who was that guy who was in Meet the Fockers, or the whole thing with Ben Stiller, and he was his dad? He was Gaylord Focker's dad?
Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman. Like, Jonah was apparently, like, friends with Dustin Hoffman's kids.
Oh.
And then, like, I think, like, Dustin Hoffman, like, helped him get in.
Well, like, nepotism is a fact of
But
life.
you know what? I don't blame them because that's true in every industry.
It's true. Like, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Like people are gonna help people in their family and their friends, and that's how humans work.
Yeah. I mean, as long as, like, I think, like, it's, like, how it is, and the only time it's really bad is if you, like, deliberately, like, promote someone who's obviously not fit for it.
Yeah, that's true.
And, like, if you just give them, like, an interview or something, like, a chance, but it's still up to them to, like, get the job, then I think that's fine, too.
Yeah, and like I mean, if you don't have the talent to back it up, you can have as many opportunities as possible, but I mean, how far will you get? Not very far.
Some people do get further than they should, though.
That's true. Like who?
Emma Roberts.
Oh, that's totally true. Although
Yeah.
I will confess that that's based on nothing, because I've seen nothing, literally nothing she's in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I've seen some of it, and it's just painfully bad.
She kind of looks like Julia Roberts too.
She does.
She was like a softer, smaller version.
Her face is more proportional, but it's not as memorable.
Yeah, Julia Roberts, it wasn't just about her how she looked. It was like she just had that charisma.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hard to like put that into words.
Yeah, no, it's true. Some people really do have, like, that, like, they have this thing where you just like them.
You just like them, or like they just look, you're just attracted to them on camera.
Yeah.
And like no matter how crazy Tom Cruise has gotten, he still has that.
It's true. Like, you watch him, like, hit one of his movies, and you're like, wow, that's good. Too bad he's crazy.
Yeah, like I watched this last Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, I think that was one. And like I still remember that he was, Tom Cruise of Scientology,
Yeah.
but like he was still
He's still a good actor.
he's still good, and I was able to put it aside and enjoy the movie and him in that role.
Yeah.
So
Of course, the moment the movie's over, you're still like, he's crazy, but still.
yeah, but
Not a lot of celebrities can do that.
I feel bad for him because he believes it so hard. Like he believes like in Scientology really really hard, and
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of people like that in different religions.
Yeah. Well, I think that is a whole another podcast.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about Scientology. I'm afraid they'll like take it
They'll
off.
hunt us down.
Yeah.
We'll disappear.
Well, it's okay. We didn't say anything specific about them.
Right.
All right. I think we've gone through like everything.
Yes.
From Miley Cyrus to Britney Spears.
Yeah. It started off as Miley Cyrus, and then it just kind of went from there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm ending it now.
All right.
We'll see
Are we
everybody.
signing off?
Thanks for listening. We're signing off.